Welcome back to 10 minutes. In the last video you saw me doing my skincare and some of my makeup, and then I was like, sorry, that's 10 minutes, goodbye. So I'm going to finish off the makeup for those of you who are completionists and who are like, yes, I wanted to see the end of that, thank you. Just taking a little sip of coffee first. So we're on the Scandalise liner. It's really hard to do on the camera, so I was attempting to kind of do it like this. I'm going to use a mirror in a second, but for those of you wanting tips, because I've been using liquid liner all my life, so I've been told that I make it look easy. I don't know that I do, but I've been told that. My kind of tip would be like rest your finger on your face to do the line, because you get a much more steady hand doing it that way, just resting your finger there. And don't attempt to draw the line all at once. I tend to, if I'm doing a full eye anyway, I tend to start in the middle here where my pupil is and pull it out, and then go back and start from there and pull it back if you're doing a full eye. But I generally only do like half an eye anyway, because I find a full eye is just a bit too much just for day-to-day wear for me. So yeah, I'll just do that. Don't try and draw all the line at once, just do like little dabs like this. You see how I've done these two little dabs, and even though you can see that it's not perfect at this point, it's not looking good, in a second when I do it in the mirror, once I've done it, you'll see that the line just kind of like comes together. So that's what you want to do, is just do like little bits, keep it close to your lash line until you get the line that you want. You know, you don't have to go crazy all at once. If you do little bits, it's easy enough to join them up afterwards. And also, you know, you can try as hard as you like to get each line, like you know, if you're going to do like a little flick or something on the end, try as hard as you like to get those looking the same, but I like never seem to manage to ever get them to look exactly the same. Anyway, I'm going to pick my mirror up now and do it, and then you'll see what it looks like afterwards. I'll try not to let you sit in silence, but it's really hard actually to talk and do this at the same time. But then I don't want like a crazy line, I just want something nice and simple for work. It's not like I even want people to look at me and go like, oh, she's pretty. I just think I'll look better with makeup, so it gives me some confidence. And also, working from home is kind of like, you know, you don't see a lot of people in person, and you know, quite often you'll wear your pajama bottoms because no one can tell. So it's kind of tempting to not get dressed and stuff as normal. So it's kind of nice to have a little routine in the morning where you're putting your makeup on for the day and you kind of feel like you're getting ready for work, if you know what I mean. When there's no commute or something, sometimes you need that. Right, I've messed the one on the right hand side up a little bit, but it's only a tiny bit, and I'll be putting mascara on, so I'm not too worried about it. Like it's probably only I can tell it's there. Like certainly on a webcam they won't be able to see it. But there we go. You can see that I've got two lines. And I can see there's a little mess up over there as well. It's kind of bled over there a little bit. When you're not rushing and when you're not talking to people, it's a bit easier, for sure. But as I say, you know, unless, like if I'm on a webcam like over here, the chances are you're not going to see it at all. So there's no need to be like so insanely strict, unless someone's going to be getting really up close and personal with you. And what I might do is just dab a little bit of thingy on it, eyeshadow on it, just to kind of lessen the effect of that a little bit. So that's that. Getting all my placements mixed up and everything I should be. Next thing I'm gonna do, and I feel like this is indulgent because I kind of probably shouldn't do this every day, but I do, is use this eyebrow gel. I don't really need it, like my eyebrows are fine, they look a bit patchy at the moment because they've still got like moisturizer in them. And they technically are, like, my eyebrows are okay, like they don't do too badly. But there's like this over here, the hair just never seems to like fill in on that bit, whereas it does over here. I get a nice like arch. And also they kind of get a little bit like messy throughout the day and stuff. So what I do is just put a little bit of gel on them, and I usually just use it to just coax my eyebrows into being tidy, really. And no one can see on the webcam, nobody can see, nobody cares about my eyebrows, but I just kind of feel like when I've gone to all the trouble to do makeup, it just kind of makes me feel a bit like just makes me feel like it completes the look a little bit. Again, this is really hard to actually do on camera as opposed to in the mirror, so I'm going to go and tidy it up in the mirror in a second, but you can just see that's like how I do it. This particular gel is Lacura, so it's actually from Aldi. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. It's been used a few times now. It's actually from Aldi, and it's like that Aldi knockoff version of, I don't know, Benefit or something. Really good though, like, this has been going for ages, and I feel like it does a great job on my eyebrows. It feels quite light to wear, and yeah, I have a friend who buys it for me every Christmas because I can never seem to find it, and I'm always grateful to receive that for Christmas. There is like a Benefit version that's like a clear gel that's quite nice, but it's quite heavy, so like when you put it on, if you touch your eyebrows afterwards, you feel like your eyebrows are like made of plastic. That's not a bad thing if you want to keep your eyebrows like pristine and it doesn't look like you're wearing gel in them, but it's a bit weird when you're used to the Lacura, which is just like a nice kind of gentle gel. Also, just about to put my mascara on. That is the total end of my makeup. That's what I do. Like I say, nothing on my skin or anything like that. Just, it's nice when you're working from home that you can do that because the webcam kind of blurs things out, which is nice. And it means that my skin gets lots of breathing space because I don't really have tons of I get the odd spot, as you can see, but I don't really have tons of problems with my skin. This is Lacura Lash Cream. I think it's supposed to be a knockoff of a brand whose name escapes me now. Anyway, if you know your makeup, you'll know what brand that's a knockoff of, but I've been using this for ages and it's really good. But I'm not really precious about makeup, especially work makeup. Not really precious about where it comes from or what it's supposed to. As long as it works, that's all I really care about. But I find this is pretty good. Although again, doing it in a camera, it's really not easy. Like, it just looks like I've done absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go over and do this in the mirror and then show you on the camera later. Probably should have tested all this out really before I did it, but anyway. Yeah, much better in the mirror. You can actually see what I'm doing. Trying not to get it in my hair because my hair gets everywhere these days. Way too long, I need it cut. We kind of, when COVID happened and we started going into lockdowns and stuff, I kind of just didn't get my hair done because I was trying to stay inside. And then since all the lockdowns have been lifted and stuff like that, I've just not done it. And now I've kind of come out the other end. Like, at first I was like, I need to get my hair cut, it's so long, it's getting in my way. But now I've kind of come out the other end and I'm wondering how long I can grow it and how much I can get away with it before I absolutely have to have it done. And I'm moving house soon to a different area, so might be better for me to wait until I've moved and introduce myself to a new hairdresser. But also, because my hair is curly and I follow a really strict curly routine, kind of worried that I'll find the wrong hairdresser kind of thing. I need a hairdresser that knows how to deal with curly hair. Anyway, we're on 10 minutes again. And there we go, completed makeup. So this is generally what I look like most of the time, just different colours. And yeah, that was my skin and makeup routine for what it was. Hope you enjoyed it.